Viewers, welcome to another episode of Tales of the Beautiful Game. I'm your host, Nkosana Manfred Maposa, and with me is our resident Aston analyst, Vusmuz Matwasa. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Today we're going to be discussing the World Cup, and we're going to be talking about the teams, all the 32 teams that are in the World Cup, how they are going to be set up, how they're going to be playing. Set up, I'm talking about formations and things like that, tactics, things like that. Are you ready for the show?
Yes.
Okay, I did some small research here.
Yes.
Maybe you can take us through it. But before we go through that, please don't forget to subscribe and to hit that alarm bell so that you are notified whenever we are online. And also follow us on Facebook, Tales of the Beautiful Game, and on Twitter, Tales on Tweets. That's our handle there. All right, so what do you think is going to be the dominant, or what do you think has been the dominant formation so far in this tournament?
So far, I think the flat four would be dominant.
Flat four is ruling.
Yeah.
But I've seen big teams, especially in Europe, going towards three at the back. Teams like Chelsea, teams like big guys.
Yeah.
So tell me, do we expect to see some teams playing three at the back, seeing some of the big players are used to play at the back?
Yes. We do expect them, especially if they have the players who can be wing backs.
Oh, okay.
You see, so if you really don't have wing backs, it's a bit harder for you to play three at the back.
So the key to three at the back is wing backs.
Yes.
All right. Of the 24 teams that we have, flat four is dominant. Which teams do we look towards that are playing flat four? Who is playing flat four there?
I think there are teams like Argentina. They're playing flat four. Then there is Spain. Then there is Brazil. Then there is Croatia.
Those are the big guns playing flat four.
Yeah, I think those are those are the contenders who are playing flat four.
Contenders.
Yes.
I don't think Croatia is a contender. I think they will be knocked out in the next round.
Okay.
All right. Another common feature that we have seen in big games so far is teams having two anchors in midfield.
Okay.
This is a tournament. It's a once-off. You win. Actually, I would say, let me say it's wafa.
Yeah.
Because ungadliwa, you out. You lose, you out. So do you expect teams to be coming in and saying, okay, we're going to be having double hosts so that we don't concede and we score a little bit more?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I think the advantages of double incoming is that it protects the defense. You always have someone or on that zone 14. You always have someone on that opposition's penetration zone.
Okay. All right.
So and if you've got double incoming, if one defender goes overlaps, you are in the position to cover for him.
All right. Okay. Now, also the other incoming can easily slot into the center and you maintain your shape.
Yes.
All right. So what are the keys if a team is going to be playing two double incoming? Do they necessarily have to have four defenders, or they can do that with three or with five defenders, or there is no any formation can do double incoming?
I think both the flat four and the flat three can do double incoming, because if you are having a flat four, in most cases, if one wing back goes, the one remains.
Okay.
So you are basically left with three at the back and two double incoming.
Okay.
So if you have three at the back, most cases the offensive team will look to exploit on
the wide areas.
Yes, on the wide areas. That's when the one of the incoming goes. One of the incoming goes based on which side is being attacked, while it's the one he covers the central portion.
I used to think that when you're playing three at the back and a team is attacking, the center back is the one that pulls off wide and the defensive midfielder comes in. Is that me thinking, or that can happen?
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's either the right side, if they attack on the right, it's either the right side the center back goes, then the incoming drops into his position to be a center back, or the incoming goes, then the defenders maintain their shape.
All right. No, I see. So that's flat three. That's flat three with two incoming.
Yes.
Flat four with two incoming. That sounds too much of defenders, because why would a defender overlap and go ahead of the incoming? What will be the point?
Yeah, that's normally how they play. If you've got a flat four, if the ball is on the right, for instance, if the ball is here with the right wing, in the right back has to move forward in support. So if the right back moves forward in support, you are left with three defenders at the back.
Okay.
You see, the same thing happens on the left.
On the left.
Yeah.
So in that way, okay, that's necessary. All right, no, that makes sense. All right, Qatar yesterday, I saw them playing 5. Was that 5 or that's just a bastardization of a 3 at the back? Was that really 5?
I think it was 5.
Then when you have got 5 defenders, how do you then hope to attack? Because it's half the team is defense.
I think it killed their game because their game is based on possession. So if most of your men are on your half, so it means you are going to keep possession on your half, and it's very, very dangerous when you are playing against a team like Ecuador. Those guys are quick. They can dispossess you on your final third and score.
Or they can kick and press you.
Yes.
Okay, so what really is the key difference between 5-3-2 and 3-5-2? Let's say that's 3 and 5. 5 at the back or 5 in midfield. What's really the difference? When I'm saying this team is playing 5 instead of 3, what's the difference? Because a lot of us confuse it. Like, for example, does Chelsea play 5? Does Holland play? We saw Holland playing 3 centre backs. Was that 5 or was that 3? What is the difference? Why is it not 5? When I'm saying Dali Blind is wide. Left back.
Yeah, I think the difference is that Blind will spend most of his time in midfield.
Okay.
Dumfries will
close to the centre line.
Yes, Dumfries will spend most of his time in midfield.
Close to the centre line.
Unlike the wing backs for Qatar. You see, the wing backs for Qatar maintained. In most cases, they maintained.
They were close to their 18.
Yes, they maintained the line.
All right. It was a straight line of 5.
Of 5.
Okay.
So in most cases, you will see Dumfries will overlap and get to the goal line,
to the opposition goal line
of Senegal.
Yeah.
You see, so that's the difference. So they are there to give them with on possession. You see, but whereas the Qatar ones are there to give them with off the
defensive
ball. Yes.
All right. So another thing that probably confuses us is when you're talking 4-2-3-1 and 4-5-1. Is there any key difference there? 4-2-3-1, 4-5-1, 4-1-4-1. Are we talking the same thing or are we talking different things?
It's basically the same thing, but it depends on the roles.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on the roles because in some instances you will see a 4-2-3-1, and this double incoming does not overlap.
All right.
They do not overlap. It's either they stay centrally or
they push wide.
Or they one of them will push wide where the ball is. One remains centrally. One push wide. One remains central.
Okay.
And so in that instance, you cannot say it's 4-5-1. Because their roles is a bit different.
So that's the same formation that Arsenal plays. Then they have got some guy like Odegaard at the center who's supposed to be knitting everything together between midfield and attack. Is that it?
Yeah.
That's what we saw from Argentina today, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah. In the way they were playing, I think Leandro Paredes and Rodrigo de Paul, I think they were double incoming, while Stevie was just ahead of them.
Okay, all right. Any advantage of that? I think it makes you short on attack, isn't it? Because you only have one central player to attack, one wide player to attack, and another wide player to attack.
I don't think so. Based on that, you have got 5 attackers, 5 committed attackers, and if the ball is on the left back will push. So is that 4 + 1 is now 5. And if the ball is on the right,
also the full backs then operates like wing backs in that instance.
But in most cases, it's one full back who goes
and then the other one
remains.
Yes. Also in a 3-4-3 or 3 at the back, the full backs can all go
at the same time.
All right. Now that's a key difference. And then 4-1-4-1. As compared to 4-2-3-1, you have got one anchorman, of course. And who are these? The two, are they central midfielders, pure, or they are playmakers?
I think they are central midfielders.
Pure central midfielders.
Yeah, so because if they are central midfielders, one will remain central, one will act as a second strike.
Okay.
You see, in the other ones are on the wing. They are wingers straight.
Okay.
You see, so
like not wing forwards, wingers.
Yeah,
they come and go. They box to box.
Exactly. Yes.
All right. Also, that's what makes them 4 then.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. Because sometimes I confuse 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, and 4-1-4-1. It's the same thing because
yeah, it's basically the same thing. And when it comes to 4-1-4-1, usually the fullbacks do not overlay.
All right.
You see, usually
they don't go much forward.
Yeah, they don't overlay because if one fullback goes, you are left with 3 at the back and 1 incoming. So you are 4. You are 4 players. If they attack with 4, they create one-on-one situations which are very, very dangerous. So in a 4-1-4-1, the wingers give width. The wingers give width. Then the 2 central midfielders will operate the central area with the incoming. Then there is a lone striker up front.
So Mexico will be playing 4-1-4-1. Do you expect
so.
anything much from them? That sounds like a very defensive formation.
Yeah. I expect them to be defensive.
Okay.
But since Saudi Arabia is beating Argentina, I don't know how their formation will be because they now have to beat Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Which I don't think will happen.
It will happen.
Yes.
All right, that's interesting. Yesterday we saw Wales playing 3, play against the US, 3-4-2-1, play against the US in 4-3-3. I thought 3 versus 3 in 3 attackers versus 3 defenders should give the team playing 4-3-3 an advantage. We didn't see much of that yesterday.
Yeah. It did not help because they failed to set up one-on-one situations. Okay. You see, when they moved the ball to their finishing zones, the Americans incoming will be there.
Okay, no, I see.
So the key factor there, this formation is basically the same. It's 3-4-2-1. We're playing with double 10, and the double 10 when they go wide, it becomes 3-4-3.
Oh yeah,
becomes the same.
Okay, I see. Spain is playing 4-3-3. I think they're the biggest team playing 4-3-3 at this World Cup. What should you expect from them?
Spanish is Spanish, and 4-3-3 creates a lot of triangles. You know that Spain really like to keep the ball. So we expect them to keep the ball as much as they.
Okay. All right. So what's your favorite formation now that we've navigated this one? You're an analyst. You're a coach. So if I was to give you a squad today and say, okay, this is the team you're going to be playing with, what are you likely to set up with?
I think most information are based on the players that you have first, and they're based on the philosophy of the team that you are coaching. They're based on the type of the game that you are going into. They're based on the type of the opposition that you are facing.
It's not like I'm so then I'm going to go this way.
Yeah, but under normal circumstances, if I've got everything, I will go 3-4-1-2.
1 playmaker.
Yes.
Okay, 2 and double incoming.
2. Yeah.
Okay. All right, that makes sense. So, what else can you tell us about what you expect at this World Cup?
I think it's a World Cup of mixed fortunes, I may say, because sometimes there are goals, sometimes there are no goals. We saw England conceding twice, we saw Argentina conceding twice. It's something that we did not expect, but I think this is what defines the World Cup. And it's a wake-up call to some of these teams that if you sleep, you're gonna be out.
Yeah, but I also think if a team concedes too much, I can't take them seriously as contenders, because this is a tournament where you need to smash and grab across all those games. So if you're conceding, if you've got a propensity to concede, you're in trouble. Do you still think Argentina are favorites?
Yeah, I think they are favorites. I think their problem, that the dilemma that they faced was, are they going to continue with the team that has been winning, or they are going to select players on form?
Yeah, okay.
So
they chose wrongly.
I think they preferred continuity. and they ended up substituting Romero for Lisandro.
And which is very bad to substitute a centre back. You're minimizing your attacking options.
Yeah. But I think at that point they had to.
It was that dismal.
Yeah. The South Arabians could have scored any time there.
Okay, so we've got 17 teams that are going to play double incoming. So it means this World Cup is going to be slightly defensive. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, it's gonna be the key for the offensive team is to send the ball wide.
Okay.
Wide as quickly as possible. And if you send it wide, send it in again
Quick.
As quickly as possible.
Okay, ball movement is going to be
because if you spend a lot of time on the central zone, they are likely to dispossess you.
All right. I think we saw that today. Yes. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think we have come to the end of our show. We have come to the end of our show. Yes. Until we meet again, I'm your host, Nkosana, Manfred Maposa. Please don't forget to subscribe.
Thanks. Bye.